The question is that the motion be agreed to, and I call the honourable member for Goldstein.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And in agreeing to the motion that this House adjourn, the Federation Chamber adjourn, I want to reflect on some of the wonderful work that's being done in the Victorian and particularly within the Goldstein community. And first, to pay tribute to the Managing Director, Andrew Snell, on the board of the Victorian Opera on a wonderful opening of The Princess and the Pea last weekend. In just 10 years, over 300,000 audience members have experienced performance with Victorian Opera, and over 20,000 of these attending regional performances during their short history. They have created 14 new Australian works and collaborated with some of Australia's leading companies, venues and learning institutions. That's why the Turnbull government has recognised them as a major performing arts company, because we're committed to the accessibility of opera and the arts through tactical tours, audio described and relaxed performances that are accessible to the Australian community. And the Victorian Opera have inspired over 500 young singers through our youth opera program and developed over 30 emerging artists. Congratulations to them. I'd also like to acknowledge the Royal Brighton Yacht Club, which on Sunday, March 26, opened its new Olympic Lounge and Terrace. Commodore Paul Jackson and his team of volunteers, sailors and staff should be applauded for their hard work and bringing this important project about, which brings the yacht club not just closer to the water, but also closer to people through a public facility that can be enjoyed by everybody. And I have to say, I'd recommend maybe on the occasional Sunday afternoon where the weather is nice, it might be the perfect place for a relaxing Sunday session for every member who wants to come to the wonderful electorate of Goldstein. I also pay tribute to the work of past Commodores David Atkinson and Alan Woodward, along with the support of many of the government agencies, including Parks Victoria. I have to say, Deputy Speaker, I was thrilled to attend the official jumper presentation for the 2017 season for both the men's and women's, very proud to say women's, team of Old Brighton grammarians last weekend, particularly in my new capacity, of which I'm incredibly honoured as their number one ticket holder, that a title I share with joy and pleasure with my friend Felicity Frederico. The passion and commitment demonstrated by so many is evident, particularly in the President Shane Young, Vice Presidents John Rawlinson and David Peterson, and their committee of Sam Claringbold, John McKell, Phil Anthony, Jack Geddes, Dave Fallon, Ben Verney, Louise Graham, Rosie Jacoby, Leanne Sargent, Michael Wood, Alan Fisher, Frank Havello, Alan Mullett, Greg Hutchison, Ross Stewart, Ryan Joseph, and the coaches of the new women's side, Peter Grant and Andrew Grant, who between them have 4 of the 6 daughters playing, including Madeline, who's the captain, and Emily and Sophie, and Andrew's daughter, Katie. I'd also like to acknowledge the incredible work and contribution of the Brighton Sea Scouts, and was thrilled to attend their Community Day for Kids Foundation on Sunday, March 26. Established in 1908, the Sea Scouts is the largest scout group in Australia, with 248 youth members and 43 volunteer leaders. Their community activities support the Kids Foundation by providing Water Activity Day as part of their Kids Foundation recovery work, along with supporting Melbourne Legacy by providing the same type of service and assistance for people suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder. In 1993, the Kids Foundation, which takes its acronym from Kids in Dangerous Situations, was established and dedicated to injury prevention and injury recovery. And I thank and pay tribute to Russell Burton and Group Leader Janet Cardell, Chair Jeremy Lambourne, President of Rotary Brighton North, and also Matt Thistle, who's a Youth Ambassador for Kids Foundation. I'd also like to reiterate my congratulations to the Moorabbin Scout Group, who I spoke about recently, in their Community Fun Day and opening of their new Scout Hall a couple of weeks ago. Particularly that I was honoured to be part of the presentation in the form of a scarf from some community leaders and to now be able to lead a patrol. I pay tribute to Group Leader Jeff Gartley and his band of volunteers and Scouts of all ages, and I also thank Peter Fowler, Scout Leader National Commissioner for the Youth Program, and I'm proud to see them continue to make important work in our community in bringing young people together. And finally, I also want to reiterate my congratulations to Bayside Church on its 25th anniversary recently. Bayside Church was founded by Rob and Christy Buckingham, and I first met Rob through my good friend Rory Grant. Rory has been a friend for many years through his shared involvement with me and long-term involvement and advocacy of the values of the Liberal Party and campaigning in marginal seats. At Rory's 30th birthday, I met what I've come to know as Rockstar Rob, because he is somebody who inspires so many people towards Christ's mission. The 25th anniversary, I was honoured to be able to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that the church meets on, but also to celebrate its mission around its future and also a culture of freedom
The
through love
member's
of fellow man.
time has expired.